Donald Trump seems to be bent on a course of trying to purge those senators that don't support his agenda but pretend to be Republicans. It's long overdue, and I wish him well. But I want to send a cautionary note, because when this was tried before, it didn't work out well for the president. In 1936, Roosevelt won an astonishing victory, carrying every state but Maine and Vermont, and 46 of the 48 states at the time. Overwhelming victory in the popular vote. And he carried such heavy majorities in Congress that the Democrats had two-thirds majorities in both houses of Congress, could do anything they wanted. Well, at that point, the Supreme Court was striking down the president's proposals one after another. All of the New Deal agencies he set up were declared unconstitutional by a Supreme Court that largely was held over from the Hoover and Coolidge administrations that preceded Roosevelt. He called them the 9 old men. So he proposed to pack the Supreme Court and add additional judges, up to 15 of them, so that he could get his own people on the court and reverse these rulings. He expected Congress to rubber stamp it with his heavy majorities, but they didn't, particularly in the Senate. They turned on him and said, we're not going to support diluting the judiciary and undermining the independence of the third branch of government. So they rejected the court packing plan and gave Roosevelt a blow from which he really never recovered. His domestic agenda was stymied from then on. One of the big reasons for that was that in the elections of 1938, the congressional elections, Roosevelt declared war on the people who had opposed the court packing plan and backed Democratic primary opponents in those states who he hoped would topple those senators. He did knock off one of them, but in 7 other cases, his guy lost, the incumbent won, and at that point he forfeited his ability to influence events in the Senate. Since most of the people he targeted were senior committee chairmen with seniority, they were able to block anything he did. And for the balance of his term, while the president had a free hand in fighting the war, he couldn't get anything done domestically or in his economy because he had alienated permanently the leaders of the U.S. Senate. The lesson of here is that when you're trying to purge disloyal senators in your party, it's kind of like shooting at a bear. You better kill it. Thanks for watching.